Hey folks, my name is Blake and I want to talk to you today about TSS, which is one of my favorite brands. I feel like it's very underappreciated, so hopefully this video helps put things in more context so you can appreciate it as much as I do. So there's a few themes that are consistent throughout the brand. One thing is color and pattern. Takuji develops all of the textiles that are used in each collection. They're either exclusive to TSS or he helps design them himself. So I think it gives a pretty unique take to TSS because these fabrics are only available for the seasonal collection. So if you really like something, it's important that you take advantage of it while you can, or cross your fingers and hope that you'll be able to catch it on the secondhand market. Another thing is just the integration of color. He wanted to focus on blues and reds and oranges and pinks and whatnot, and also just patterns, incorporating different patterns in kind of a unique way. So you see this continually throughout the brand. Beyond that, he wanted to kind of integrate different influences that he had enjoyed growing up, including workwear, militaria, and sportswear, and kind of more traditional Ivy, prep style clothing. So you see this balance that's being taken, all these influences being drawn, and it creates this unique position for the brand where it's not really defined within any of these categories, but it's kind of a mix of all of them. And so you see him playing with some different themes, like taking something that's basic, maybe like a button-down collar shirt, but then giving it a really unique pattern or fabric that he applies to it. Or taking something that is maybe a bit more advanced, like a buckle, kimono, quilted cardigan hybrid thing, and giving it kind of a basic fabric to make it a bit more approachable. So you see that kind of tension, this experiment and juxtaposition, if you will, happening within the brand, and it really creates kind of a unique look to the brand overall. So the brand has evolved a lot over the years. I think when you look at some of the early lookbooks in 2011 on their website, it's very heavy kind of in workwear influences and kind of prep. In my opinion, it's a little overkill on like the patterns and the colors and whatnot. So I think as you look at the brand over the seasons, you really see a bit of refinement and focus within the collections. I think Takuji really learns how to integrate color into outfits in a very impactful but wearable way, and really makes it a lot easier to incorporate in just someone's daily wear. So here's the first look. This is the Spring Summer 21 olive hand knit cardigan. I really like this piece because from afar it just looks like a green cardigan, but upon a closer look you get to see all these very bright color flecks that I think are really for the wearer to enjoy, and then people that get close enough to appreciate as well. So I just threw it on here with a t-shirt and some elastic pants, but I think this would not look out of place at all over like a button-up shirt and maybe some more like trousers or something like that for kind of like a smart casual look. Now for the second look, I'm having the Spring Summer 21 baggy shirt. And this one, if you see it online, it just doesn't really do a lot for you, but I was lucky enough to see it at Jackstraw in Seattle. And it has this silk cotton blend that just really makes it have this beautiful shimmer when the sun hits it, and just gives it kind of a unique hand and texture to it. And I just love the fit. It's very boxy and flowy and breathable. And then I also have the Spring Summer 21 socks. I have them in yellow and pink. And I think these are just the thing that the less you think about it, the better it is overall. I think it's very easy to try to make it work in the perfect outfit, but they're just supposed to be fun, so have fun with it. And last, I did shoot a third look, but it was a hot mess. So I'm just going to show you an article that was in the New Order magazine from 2014, and a lot of the info I learned about Takuji is from an interview he did in that magazine. As you can see here, Takuji styled this himself, and he did on some of his mentors and friends, and you can see some of these are more dressed up and others are a lot more streetwear oriented. And I think that's kind of the beauty of TSS is it's really based on what you want it to be. It doesn't have to be as constrained as some other brands, or it doesn't have a very narrow point of view. Because it's pulling from so many influences, it really has broad application to it. So finally, let's talk about some starting points. There's a lot of retailers in North America and Europe that you can use to buy TSS. So first thing I recommend, if you can, is try it on in stores. If you don't have a store near you, buy it somewhere online that has a great return policy. The second option I would say, if you are scared of the retail price tags, is buy it on sale. Just keep in mind that designers and stores both do need to make money, otherwise they can't continue to do what they're doing. And lastly, I would say you have sites like Grailed, eBay, Yahoo Japan, and Mercari where you can get some great deals. It's a very underappreciated brand, so the resale value is quite low in comparison to others. So that's a great way to get into it. I would say probably start with either the shirts or outerwear. They're most well known for the outerwear, but I personally believe that a lot of the shirts and knitwear that they do is exceptional as well. Unfortunately for me, the pants are a bit tricky. The sizing is 1 is small, 2 is medium, 3 is large, etc. And most of the pants start at a 32 waist, so a 1 is typically a 32 waist. And yeah, so that wraps it up. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions or comments about the brand, or you're just a fan yourself, feel free to message me or comment below or whatever. And hope everyone has a great day. Thanks. Bye.